Okay, I've messed up there somewhere on my navigation. I'm going all over the place. I thought I'd put in a new destination as of Vens, but obviously not. So let me just see what I have done. Turn around. Already turned around once. Still a nice little look through that village. These things are sent to try us. No point in worrying about it too much. So Vans is my next stop, and it reckons I'm going to get there at 6:10. Yeah. Panniers are a lot bigger than the bags I've got on this bike. I wonder what they weigh. We're about halfway to Vans now, and the road's become quite nice and twisty. Very enjoyable. The European salute. These Americans do that as well, with the 2 fingers out, hand extended, 2 fingers out. Of course you can't do that in England or Ireland because we drive on the left, so you can't take your hand off the throttle so easily to do it. It's a nice country sort of area now. The road is pleasant. Sun has come out. It's about 4:20. My clock on my bike is not correct. That's one thing I don't understand. If you've got the BMW app and you're connecting to your bike and your phone has got the correct time, why on earth doesn't it update the time on the bike? Mind you, I've had nothing but trouble with the app. I had no trouble with it on my old 1250 RS, and I had no trouble with it on my previous R1250 GS. But it keeps disconnecting or freezing or whatever it is, whatever it's doing on this one for some reason. I don't know why. It's a minor niggle, but it does mean that I can't record rides properly and all that sort of thing. I'm pretty well given up with it, to be honest. Perhaps there'll be a software update or something, I don't know, when I get the bike serviced. Anyway, here we are, we're out in the countryside. The surfaces of the roads are generally pretty good here in France. Now, I can't be corrected because I'm often wrong, but I understand that the amount of road mileage in France, bearing in mind it's a massive country compared to Ireland, is similar to Ireland, and of course there's a 60 plus million population in France and 4.5–5 million in Ireland, and the reason is because they built roads up every small trackside, a boreen as they're called, tarmacked them over, whereas here there isn't such a major network. Let's enjoy the road for a bit. We're stuck behind this lorry, isn't it? Oh. The quick shifter on this is better than my R1250 GS, and better too than the RS, which was actually for some reason better than the GS. Not as good as the XR I used to have, to be honest, but it is an improvement. Although the gearbox seems to be noisier, seems to have more mechanical noise to it, you know, but especially in first gear. It sounds a little bit like a 1950s old Morris first gear. Still, there we go. Oops. I missed. Let's just turn around. There we go. Messed that one up. That's the second one I've messed up this afternoon. Wasn't concentrating, or I just didn't hear it, or something, I don't know. It didn't penetrate anyway. I'm not sure why this is 50 kilometers an hour. It's up to 80 now. Okay. Can get confusing. Sometimes the 50k signs are not signposted, but when you enter a town or village, it's automatically 50. And when you leave the town or village, that's it. Back to 80. 80 seems very slow, doesn't it? But look, there we go. They tend to put 70k signs on when there are junctions and things coming up. I can understand 30k limits in the middle of towns and that sort of thing where there's lots of pedestrians, but this seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? Sunflowers, I suppose. It's a bit like Triffids. If anybody's has seen that film, The Day of the Triffids. I say we, here I am in vans, and you're always stuck behind a white van, aren't you, for goodness sake. That seems to be, I should have gone down there somehow, but I don't know how you get down there. It's bus. Seem to be coming out vans already. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. And it still says check engine oil level, and I'll just top the bloody thing up. Must be a fault. I'm going to go round the block, and if I can get onto this roundabout. See if I can go to the centre of town. If not, I'm going to give it up. Try again. Well, not try again. I'm going to give it up and move on. Down to the right, I think. Look, I'm just going to go across here, and I don't know what's happening here. Yeah. Is this the centre of town? I don't know. What's this fellow doing? Looking for parking, I think. Just like we all are, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, not sure about that. I see there's a moped parked over there, but I don't know about that. But I would like to park, but I'd like to see where someone else has parked first. Have another check of this oil level while I'm parked. Don't want to overfill it though. Oops. I went the wrong way there, didn't I? I did, because I wanted to go down there. Oh, I don't know. Yep. And he messed up. Come on, time is ticking past here. I'm getting a bit annoyed now. I'm annoyed with this bike. And its lower level indications.